Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to be going over the difference between sigma and pi bonds and how to identify them. So the easiest definitions for both of them are sigma bonds are the first bond between atoms or just a single bond, and they have free rotation. Pi bonds are the second or third bond between atoms, and they do not have free rotation. Keep these definitions in mind because it will make sense right now that we start doing examples. Ignore that. Okay, let's start off with this alkane right here. Do we see any double or triple bonds? No, right? So we immediately know that we have 0 pi bonds. Pi bonds are only in double or triple bonds. But we see a lot of single bonds, so we know that we are going to have sigma bonds. The question is how many? Now, I was kind enough to draw in the invisible hydrogens. On your exams and quizzes, a lot of professors won't draw in the invisible hydrogens. So you need to know how to do this to count your sigma bonds because carbon-hydrogen bonds are sigma bonds. And you don't want to get points removed from making that silly mistake. So usually, if we didn't have the hydrogen bonds drawn in, we would only see 4 sigma bonds. But like I said, the carbon-hydrogen bonds are important. So we really have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 sigma bonds. Let's move on to this structure. Do we see any double or triple bonds? No. So immediately we know we have 0 pi bonds. How many sigma bonds do we have here? Let's count. 18 sigma bonds. Let's move on to this alkene. Do we see any double or triple bonds? Yes, we have a double bond. But how many pi bonds are in a double bond? Let's simplify this. So we have a double bond, and we also have triple bonds. In a double bond, the first bond right here is a sigma bond. The second one is a pi bond. In a triple bond, the first bond is a sigma bond. But the second, wrong tool, but the second and third one are both pi bonds. Okay? So back to this. How many pi bonds do we have? 1. So how many sigma bonds do we have? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, I'm sorry. Let's repeat that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 sigma bonds. Notice how I only highlighted the first bond of the double bond that we have here. Okay. Let's move on to this alkyne. Do we have any double or triple bonds here? Yes. So we know we're going to have pi bonds. How many do we have? 2. How many sigma bonds do we have? Let's count them. 6 sigma bonds. So to recap, sigma bonds are the first bond between atoms or a single bond. Pi bonds are the second or third bond between atoms. And like we saw here, In a double bond, the first bond is sigma. Same like in a triple bond, the first bond is sigma. Now the second and third ones are always pi bonds. So with that in mind, go ahead and try these on your own. I'm going to post the answers in the description box. Don't be nervous. Take a deep breath. You know the material. This was hard for me as well when I was taking OChem. But after I just taught you, you should be able to give me an answer. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Feel free to share the video with your friends. Study hard, follow your dreams, and thank you so much for watching.